Rawness is upliftment. Rawness is nourishment. Rawness is growth. Welcome to yet another exciting episode of hashtag Let's Talk It Raw. I am your
Yay.
host, Faith, and I am with my co-host, the beautiful Mo. And today we have a very lovely lady with us today. It's a ladies session today. She goes by the name Mrs. Lizzie, aka
Speaking virus.
You heard it for yourselves. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here where we speak it raw.
Oh, yes.
Let's roll with it actually.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I'm so excited to be here and
Uh-huh.
thank you so much for the invitation. I can't wait to share what is in store. You know,
Yes.
people might ask, what is the speaking virus? Actually, it's a good virus because they say when we speak, we infect people with a certain ability of wisdom,
Yes.
a certain ability to have more knowledge and information. So it's a good virus.
Yeah, because words got power.
Yes.
The same way a virus has got power. Yes.
Exactly. So when you are hearing the words, they're gonna enter and do something up here and in your heart of hearts.
Definitely. You look
Yes.
beautiful, by the way.
Thank
I
you so
love
much.
the purple. I love it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment.
More, my girl. How are you?
Okay, I am fine, always ready. And also, I am very excited to have the speaking virus. I don't know where the name came from, but I'm loving it. So we have the virus. We are going to get infected.
Ooh.
Me, you, all of us.
Yes.
Get ready.
Yeah, we are ready for it. So please tell our audience, where does the name speaking virus come from? Where it originates?
So in 2020, as you know, it was lockdown.
Yes.
So by profession, I'm a team building facilitator, which means we have set of activities that we do for people to enjoy.
Okay.
So during COVID, everything was locked down.
Yes.
Yeah, so there was social distance, there was restriction in halls, there was even like a shutdown completely. So I tried to do things, in COVID or in lockdown. And people were like, okay, even though you're wearing a mask, we can actually hear the sound of your voice and the depth of your wisdom. So you're like a speaking virus. So I'm like, okay, that's a good stage name. So from there, I was called speaking virus. So I was like, okay, but sometimes people think the negative when they hear the word virus.
Yes.
Then I said, wait a minute, are we not taking medication that is considered drugs? Yeah, it's how you absorb the information that you have that's going to work for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like you have the name raw. People are saying, it's uncooked, it's not right. But no, it's in its original state.
Yes.
In original form.
Yes.
That's why it's raw. So it depends with your perspective. How do you take it? Yeah, so I'm speaking virus and I'm glad to be that name. So I use that stage name now. Yes, speaking virus.
And
That's
the
very
virus
true.
is fire.
It's fire, yeah, just like a fireball.
Okay.
Yeah, a negative virus, when it infects or affects you, you're going to be sick. But my kind of virus, when you hear the words that are coming from my mouth, wisdom infects you. Information, the right one, is going to enter you.
It's gonna enter you.
And you're going to have the ability now to perform better, do better, and be better.
Wow.
Just like it says, when you hear the words that has got power, of life and death.
Yes.
Hey, the words that have power of life and death.
And death.
Some kill, but some build.
Yes.
Some gives life. So, hey, speaking virus, only to give you good things. Yes.
Wow, you are like a fireball. You're full of fire, full of positivity, full of light. We need more people like you in this world.
Thank you so much. Thank
who
you.
walk with such confidence in life. It's such a beautiful thing. So empowering. I'm so excited for this ladies session because I think our previous episodes we had a lot of men, right?
Yes, we only have one lady, but you were not here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had other commitments that day, but so I'm very happy that you are here today with us.
Thank you.
Just tell our audience, what do you do, speaking virus, besides, being a virus?
Yes.
All right. So I've managed to contain what I do in one hand because sometimes people try to hustle, like to have many income streams, and
Yes.
they'll lose it somewhere because you are like chasing 5 cats with 1 stone. So I'm like, I don't want to chase 5 cats with 1 stone. I
Okay.
want to be content with what I have. So with the gifting that I have as an MC, I talk on different platforms. Yeah, speaking about life and business. Yes, I also work for companies that I associate myself with the youth. Yes, with young people, so that we give them another perspective on how they see themselves, talking about confidence, talking about a change in mindset, because we know that many times we are on this gadget
Yes.
24/7, scrolling, trying to find ourselves, but we don't have time to take the eyeballs and look at ourselves, who we are.
Yes.
So I work with that industry. So that's my main thing. So I work with the youth, I work with women, I work with businesses, I go on camps, and I'm a mother. So I managed to contain it with one hand. But if I need another hand, I'll contain it fully, and I'm
Yes.
content.
Wow.
Yes, so that's what I do.
Huh.
Yes.
Powerful. And I love that you mentioned the youth,
Yes.
because I feel that the youth, they need more guidance more
Definitely.
than ever,
Yes.
especially in this day that we are living nowadays.
Yes.
You know, nowadays it's all about social media. Our youth, they are becoming, peer pressured into doing certain things
Yes.
that they shouldn't be doing.
Mm.
And sometimes when we wake up, the first thing we do is touch our phones. You check your notification bar.
Yes.
Maybe you check your social media.
Mhm.
Did they like my post?
My posts, yeah.
Who commented? It's more like we want validation
Yes.
from other people, of which the validation that is mostly important is your own validation.
True.
How do you view yourself
Mhm.
when you look in the mirror?
Yes.
You can't wait for someone to tell you that you're beautiful more
Mhm.
if you can't tell yourself that.
Exactly.
You see how dangerous that is?
Mhm.
So I love that we have people like you who are there to be that leading voice for our youth. We need that more than
Yes,
ever.
we do.
So yeah,
Yeah.
kindly share your experiences.
And speaking of knowing yourself and also seeking validation, we have noticed that when people wake up, the first thing they do, like you say, they look at the phone, not to switch their alarm.
Yes.
No, to actually check.
Yes.
Did I get a lot of likes?
Uh-huh.
Did they share my content?
Yes.
And what are the people saying about me?
Yes.
They don't even believe in themselves because they are waiting for validation
Yes.
in the wrong platform. So when I work with the youth, especially with young girls, because I know they seek validation in wrong platforms.
Yes.
So I tell them my story, what happened to me when I was a girl. So I was in love with this guy who happened now to be the father of my kids.
Okay.
So I was at the school, and peer pressure as well. In our days, we had our kind of peer pressure.
Yes.
But you said something to me. You said my smile, lights up the room. The first thing he sees on me is not my eyes, it's not everything. It's just my smile.
Wow.
So that time I wanted to go to the dentist and have bracelets, braces. But I ended up telling my parents, you know what? I'll keep my teeth the way they are because I'm giving somebody sleepless nights with this kind of smile.
Yes.
So he said there's authenticity in your smile, the way you smile, and it didn't end there. When I came to South Africa, my first formal job was at McDonald's, and the supervisor who conducted the interview, she said, your smile is like a magnet.
And
so
let me
I want
say
you
something before you continue. Do you know why they say that your smile is like a magnet? Because it's genuine.
Yes.
It's beautiful. It's pure.
True.
There is so much beauty in our imperfections.
Yes.
Yeah, you may continue. I wanted to say that.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm already blushing. So this supervisor in McDonald's in Pau, she said your smile is like a magnet. So instead of us training you in the front counter, you're going by the window where when you open your window, you ask, "Good morning, welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order?" Because she said, you're so you're so magnificent.
Yeah, wow.
So I actually wanted, to have my teeth removed here in South Africa because I was told it's cheap, it's affordable, and you're gonna get your fake teeth.
Okay.
But hearing all those compliments, you know, when I went to the mirror next time, I told myself, I'm going to stay like this the rest of my life.
But then, like, the first thing why you didn't have braces was because someone told you, like, the special someone told you. What changed then when you come to South Africa? Now it's cheaper. You now considering it again.
So at school, it was mostly peer pressure.
Mhm.
And, you know, seeing somebody with braces, you're like, okay, their family has got so much money because it's costly to have braces,
yeah.
number one. So for me to get that validation that we are making it, I must have braces, you know.
Wow.
So I was like trying, you know, to fit in where I was not even needed. And this love of my life, when he complimented, oh my goodness me, he actually said it reminds him of margarine on a boiled potato. Oh! Then I'm like, what?
Like what?
So the next time I went to the mirror, I was not seeing that way.
Yes.
But I was like, what is in this smile that you are
Yes.
complimenting so much? You know, so I needed that every time. So every time I went to the mirror, when I'm brushing my teeth, I would make sure that I'm doing a good job.
Wow.
Because I'm like, huh? It smells like margarine on a boiled potato.
On a boiled potato.
Ear to ear. So you know. So I was not even using my hands to cover up. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna show it more. So it also boosted my confidence. You know, sometimes these young people or us as young people, we don't carry ourselves with confidence because I'm actually thinking in my mind of mine. What is more thinking about me? What are they saying about me? But we are not looking at us. What do I say about myself? Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah, so can I ask you something?
Yes.
Let's say if the love of your life hadn't complimented your smile, were you still going to go through with having to get braces or not?
I think I was going to go through having braces. Yeah. Because that thing came, you know, like a tick and it stuck on me. You know, because when you are growing up or when you are walking in your walk of life, you hear what people say.
Yes.
And it begins now to be your reality.
Yes.
Because every time you are hearing it, and I actually had a nickname.
Okay.
Yeah, they were calling me Chizino. You know, Chizino, it means an extra teeth.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, it's a nickname, but it's not a good one, you know. So I'm like, okay, who did this is Chizino, you know. I'm like, okay, that's my nickname because that's what they see, and maybe that's who am I. But
wow,
it took somebody to compliment me in a different way, such that when I went back to the mirror, I'm like, oh, I am so beautiful. Then I was not seeing anything else. I was just hearing now a different compliment, a good perspective. And from that day until now, if I see other young people struggling, you know, with any default they think they might have, I'm helping them out. I'm like, you are beautiful just the way you are.
Just the way you are.
Just embrace it. So I'm telling them the story of my teeth. Saying, okay, it might be framed in the other manner, but I mean, when it grew there, I think there was a purpose. Because they saw it in McDonald's and somebody complimented, and I'm so happy the way I am.
I mean, we need more men like the love of your life. You know,
right?
Yeah, who compliment and encourage other women to be confident. Not men who crush women's confidence, you know.
And
because
it's not.
You see these days, like, people are going through a lot to change themselves. Like, sometimes it's even complexion, you understand, because they feel like they are not enough, they are not beautiful enough.
Exactly.
But you know, the funny part, you know, when I was also going to school, they used to call me Juke. Because, like, you are light skin. You understand. So, but unfortunately, there is nothing that you can do about light skin. But I'm sure if there was also, maybe it's a certain time you'd be like, maybe if I have a chocolate skin.
So I
think maybe we need more compliments. Like, if you see someone beautiful, just compliment them. Oh, you look so good, and maybe it can change a thing in them, you know.
Yes, and also for parents, because when my two boys came to me, they were actually asking, because now they are grown, and one of them also have got a Chizino on the other side. You know how genetics are. So the younger brother now, Theo, was like, oh, Mom, I see the big brother, you know, copied your frame.
Structure,
So I'm like, really, do you want them? Then it's like, I would die to have one like yours, I'm like,
Ah.
wow. So I had also to tell him this story.
Wow.
So I also want to say to parents out there, compliment your children.
Yes.
Don't go about, giving them a reason to belittle themselves, giving
Yes.
them a reason to say you're not enough, you're not perfect.
Mm.
Find all those, imperfect perfections and say, you're beautiful the way you are.
enough.
It also builds confidence in them. Even this big brother, he was like, mom, I also wanted to have braces, but I think I look a little bit different. So the moment he's smiling, his lower jaw actually, shapes his teeth so well. So I'm the one actually turning that compliment that his father gave me years ago to him, and like, oh, boy, you're not only beautiful, but you are handsome.
Yes.
And you're becoming a gentleman and smile more. So, he does it naturally. So I'm like, Mr. Face of Africa, here comes my son. Yeah, so I want also the parents, instead of just saying Zidoro, giving all those negative, it builds a certain character.
Yes.
And that character is wrong. But if we compliment them in a very good way, even their confidence, sometimes they are being bullied because we are not complimenting them.
That's very true.
They just say, okay, at home, they say I'm like this. At school, they also say I'm like this. So they'll just,
It squashes your confidence.
It does. It
because
does.
that character is like a seed. And you know what a seed does? It's going to grow and grow. And you just grow up hating yourself and thinking that you're not enough. Of which that is not good.
It's not good.
Because my experience is also when I was in primary school, I mean, I was plus size for my age mates. So sometimes that made me feel a type of way, because there were moments when people would be like, oh, like Daf Dunda, because I was big for my age. But what gave me confidence was the fact that back home, my mother, my grandmother, they made me understand that you're normal.
Yes.
You are fine just
the way you are.
So because of that, I always carried myself with confidence. And I mean, now my curves and stuff, they're my weapons now that I'm growing.
Yeah.
And some people are looking at you and be like, I wish if I can.
You see, so we all grow differently in life. So we need to teach our children that they need to understand that. Because even for some ladies, for some girls, they're going to have breasts, let's say when they're still in primary. Some will have when later years in high school. Like we develop differently, also according to our genetics.
Yes.
So our children, they need to be taught that. They need to be self-conscious. They need to be kind towards each other. They need to be kind to themselves and understand that we are all on these different paths in life. So don't compare yourself to the next person. I mean, your hair texture is going to be different from hair texture, So
yeah, you see with your analogy now, I remember when I was in high school, I was at a boarding school.
Yeah.
So my time for my menstrual cycle came very late. So in boarding school, when you're sharing a dorm with other girls, they get their share earlier. So I didn't have. So my parents used, to pack for me, my sanitary pads and all that. So I would give them away. But now when I went to, grade 10, it didn't work so well because I was a late bloomer. So what happened is I used to lie actually about my,
Wow.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll take a pad. So when other people are depositing in the incinerator, I'll do that, but it's clean. But when I went home now, I'm like, okay, I told them like my days are like this. So I go to the kitchen. So if there's no raspberry, Mazoe raspberry, I'll put tomato sauce. And we'll just put it under there.
Yeah.
And enjoy the irritation. I didn't mind because I'm like, okay, they're gonna see there's nothing there, yet I use certain amount of sanitary towels. So I'm talking about peer pressure.
Wow.
You see where I ended up. Yeah.
And that could like have harmed you.
Harm to me, yeah. And the day now when I was Form 4, the day when I went, I was like, oh, thank
You were
God.
so happy.
I was so happy. I'm like, finally. But now that joy was, you know, it was cut short because now I can't go and tell anyone because I had lied. But in my heart of hearts, I was so like joyful. Like,
Wow.
okay, I'm becoming a woman now. I have my period now.
Yeah.
Finally,
I'm
normal. Yeah.
But now you can't share the joy.
Now I can't share the joy. So when it happened, I was in the bathroom. Then I'm like, oh, finally. But now I couldn't scream or do the normal thing because I was like, oh, I've been living a lie. Yeah, but in my heart of hearts, I was so happy that okay, I'm actually a woman. I'm normal now. So I'm saying to the young people, sometimes you live a lie because for other people, like you say, it might come earlier, or some people have certain genetics. Then you're now in self-denial because your time is not yet. But no, let's embrace who we are. And you know, go with the flow. Like how water flows, it doesn't matter if it's bottled here, it just takes the shape of a bottle. If you put it in the deep freezer, you know, it doesn't worry. It just forms into a solid. But the different case happened when you pour it in the pot and there's heat. It's not denying the texture and the nature, the form of matter it is in.
Definitely.
But us, we deny ourselves. The moment we are in the bottle, we're like, aha, I'm a kwele now. See me now here. Yeah, I had to lie. I had to lie, you know, tomato sauce. If there's no tomato sauce, I'll look for sun jam. If there's no sun jam, I had to look for Mazoe raspberry.
Yo, your story.
So how long did you have to carry that for?
Not long because, you know, if it's raspberry or jam, it's sticky. I mean, you have sticky thing under you. I mean, hello?
No, I mean the duration for the lie.
Oh, the lie, yo. It was a big lie. That was not good. It was a big lie.
Yeah, because I'm just imagining jam there, tomato sauce.
Yeah.
At school, it was fine because you go on your own corridor or corner to the incinerator.
So
but when you don't have, but at home, at holiday, I was suffering. I was suffering now because I told my parents, yeah, I am now.
Wow.
But I was not.
But I was thinking like you were, like at school it's fine, you can lie, but at home then, just because they will give you anyway because they don't know.
They don't know, yeah.
They don't know the day.
And they don't even come to inspect. But I was like, okay, but it must be real. You know, when I deposit.
It was a way of you making it
real. Yeah, mentally. Yeah, no one would go in the dustbin and say, okay, I want to inspect. Yeah, but you know, the mindset. The mindset. I wish I had somebody to change it back then. Because I was living, I think it was for 2 years, living that kind of life. Because now I had to explain where is my sanitary towels going. Because every time on my tack, on my grocery, they are buying sanitary towels. Because they did ask me, I said, yeah, I'm already, yeah. They said, when did it happen? I said, school. Because everyone in school was getting their periods and I'm not getting. So I felt less of a woman. Like, okay, you're Form 3, everyone is just going to the incinerator after 28 days and I'm not going.
That like if you had told, let's say, your mother the truth that you were not getting your periods yet, did you feel like she was not going to be supportive or understand? What was your fear?
Okay, my fear, it started at school because everyone was, you know, talking about it.
Okay.
And the thing that we have to share bathrooms.
Okay.
You know, it's so beautiful when they put a panty liner or a pad or cotton wool. Then you're like, yo, they're so lucky and they're so lucky and all that. So for me to fit in, I had to create a lie.
You had to create a lie.
Which was not good. And when I went for the holidays, instead of enjoying, it was tormenting. I remember the other time we had to go to the village. And now I had lied like I've started my period because I didn't want to go. But we had to go anyway. So now, I had raspberry.
Oh, yeah.
There was no, I had raspberry. So the time when we arrived at the village, you know, that substance, it's like sticky. So my skin felt like, you know, sticky and all that. And I was so uncomfortable. And everyone is like, they're fine with it because they think actually you're on your period.
It also makes you uncomfortable.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay. So whenever I am seeing the ants, I'm like, oh, please don't come to me. So I was not comfortable. So everyone around me, they were like, okay, go take a shower. So when they say go take a shower, I was like, thank you. Because now I want that raspberry to be off.
To be off.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, so I had to, instead of making it 5 days, 4 days, I had to say, no, mine is very light. So I take 2, 3
Light
days
shots.
because I could not contain that lie. But honestly, I could also not tell them the truth because I had
Wow.
lied now
Already.
and now they were going to ask me, so where are you putting the pads, where are you putting this?
Wow.
And you know, back home that commodity is not very easy to find.
Yes.
It's very scarce and very expensive. And now they were buying me a whole twin saver.
Oh my gosh.
And I would use the 4 terms, the 4 months in a term, then come back with a small one so that when I'm at holiday, because I was thinking, oh, maybe somebody will go in and inspect in the bin, like, how much of a floor do you have?
Wow.
Yeah, so you see how you neglect yourself and living a lie.
Living a lie. That must have been hectic. I can only
It was
imagine.
hectic.
Sure.
Having raspberry, tomato sauce, like ketchup on your pad. It was torture.
Wow.
It was torture. I could feel it when I'm sitting in the car. I was not comfortable. I'm like, can we reach?
Wow.
Can we? And they're feeling sorry for me because they're thinking I'm on an actual period.
Yeah, you're going through pain and stuff.
Yeah, they're like, okay, do you want to take a shower? I'm like, okay, can I go and take a shower? They're like, oh yeah, you can go. Yeah, excused. When I went there, everything is sticky because it's raspberry. It's like 3 hours drive and all that. That was not good.
A lot.
Yeah, just because you can't just agree with the fact that your time is not yet.
It's not yet.
Or maybe
Can
that
you
you're
believe
just
it?
different.
Oh, you are just different. Now you went to live a lie.
Wow.
Using ketchup.
Wow.
I mean, the entire tomato sauce.
Mazuri.
Jam. Sun jam, guys.
Jam is so sticky, yo.
Yeah, jam is too.
You
but
know,
raspberry is even better.
Raspberry is better. You're gonna
undiluted.
But still,
jam.
It's so sticky.
Yeah, so the way it was sticky out, you know, if it's that twin saver cotton wool, I would turn it.
Just imagine if someone
just
like
to-
caught you doing that. And how is it gonna end up? Like?
No, I'll take, you know, a teaspoon, you know, put it in a cup, then go to my room. Then just smear it, then turn it like this. But it was not okay.
Exactly.
Do you think like maybe like, because now you were saying like the parents, right? They have to speak to their kids and then like explain to them it is fine to whatsoever, like it starts at home, right?
Yes.
But do you think like your parents should have said something to you, or maybe it's not their fault, or maybe like they should have like, maybe there is certain teachings that they did not share with you
that led her to do
all everything that you did?
Yeah, so I think for my parents, they thought since I'm at a boarding school, maybe there are sessions where we're gonna have, you know, these teachings.
Okay.
But we didn't have.
Okay.
If the matron is sitting with us, she would say no boys in girls' dorms and vice versa, no girls in boys' dorms. When it's lights out, it's lights out.
That's it.
And if you have your period, there is the incinerator, but they don't tell you, like, if you're a late bloomer, what happens.
Very true.
And if you don't trust yourself to educate them, send them to someone you trust to give them that kind of education.
Because I'm just thinking, what if one day you would have found the ants there?
Are they coming to me, or something is happening? You know how your subconscious mind just operates. Yeah, so
I think like parents, they have to do better.
Yes.
You understand, in educating kids.
Kids.
These things. You know, but you know the funny part these days, I don't know like your experience with the youth that you're working with, but these days I found like I know a lot of kids that are going like very early, grade 4, grade 5.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yes.
nowadays, generally, the girls, they're big. I think it has to do with the foods that we're eating. Mostly
People
it's
are saying that,
GMOs.
but what do you mean the food?
It's mostly genetically modified
Modified,
foods.
yeah.
Unlike long ago, people used to eat more natural stuff. But nowadays, we are consuming a lot of fast foods, a lot of GMOs. So that affects our genetics and our systems. So naturally, like, the bigger percentage of the girls, they are bigger. And when you're bigger, you're going to go to your periods earlier.
Sooner, yeah.
Sooner. So, yeah, that's what will happen.
So let's educate the youth or the young people very early.
Yes.
Very early. I myself love BBC channel. There's a program called Operation Ouch. It talks about your body, the scientific side, the physical side of your body. So it talks about a lot of things, why you have pimples, why you have puberty, why hairs grows. So I let my boys watch that show.
Okay.
Yeah, and I heard the bigger brother telling the younger brother, hi, Mama lied to you. I know how babies are made.
Wow.
So now I was like a parent, I'm only thinking, oh, maybe they're going to talk about sex, but it was not.
Yes.
Yeah, you just say, no, when daddy have an active sperm and mama has got an egg that is ready,
A
they
baby.
meet.
Yeah.
Then they form an embryo. Then he's educating the younger brother. I'm like,
Wow.
okay, this is education.
Yes.
Yeah.
They need to know these things.
Yeah, because I was not comfortable at school when you do, your science and there's that topic of reproduction. Then you're like,
and you had to draw
then you
a
had to,
penis, you had
yes,
to draw the vagina and label it. I mean, it came in your exams. They will
Yes,
ask you
it
to
was
label,
the
label it,
parts,
know
yeah,
the parts.
the
But
reproduction.
and it was everyone's favorite.
Mo, say that it was a favorite.
No, it wasn't mine. I said everyone.
Speak for
Except
yourself.
me.
So I didn't like that topic at school because for me I was like, that's no. But now when I see my kids doing this, even when I go to other platform where I educate young people, even their boys,
Yes.
I will tell them, you're the only person with a muscle that when you think it's gonna raise. So they're like, ma'am.
Okay, we are quickly gonna go for an ad break. We'll be back with more discussions. Hashtag Let's Talk It Raw.
Yeah.
Welcome back to hashtag Let's Talk It Raw. We are continuing with our engaging conversation with the speaking virus. You've been hearing it for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. She's been sharing her experiences, her story about the fact that she had to pretend that she was going on periods. Why? Because she thought that it was not a normal thing for her to be not having periods at the age when she was in high school. What are your thoughts on that story, ladies and gentlemen? Have you learned something from what she's sharing with us? Don't forget to let us know in the comments. Don't forget to share, because this story, it can change someone's perspective. So let's continue. I want us now to focus on your experiences. You said that you work with youth.
Yes.
So what's like the number one problem that you have seen that is mostly common in the youth? The number one problem.
Okay, so number one problem is peer pressure.
Okay.
But that problem has got another problem also, which is parenting. Okay, yes.
Okay.
By parenting, I mean they don't have a relationship with their parents, or they themselves have become parents but not prepared to be parents.
Okay.
Yes.
That's deep.
That's very deep.
Okay.
So those two problems. So the peer pressure, because now my friend have got an iPhone, I cannot afford one. How do I get closer to one? Or how can I outsource to have one?
And we all know the answer to that. We all know.
Girls.
Yes.
Trouble.
You're gonna go the blesser route, because you want that iPhone so bad, because you just feel like it's gonna give you some form of validation. So you're gonna end up making the wrong decision.
But then it will come back to parenting. I don't know what she's gonna say. So if you see your child is coming with an iPhone, you did not buy an iPhone, what are you doing as a parent?
That's very true.
So, and it's very important to educate these young people.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a reason why we don't have an Xbox for you in this particular time.
Yes.
So we have discovered that parents don't talk about their money issues with their children.
Oof,
They just
very
say
true.
one thing:
Yes.
we don't have money.
Ah.
But what are you
must they say
communicating with them?
exactly
You
about
cannot
money?
tell your children when they come to us for other things that they see their friends having, we don't have money. Then you have signed a death warrant for you and your household
Okay.
by that response of we don't have money.
Okay.
Yes. Rather make them understand why they should not get an iPhone 16 this year.
Okay, what if you generally don't have the money
Yes,
to
what-
afford the iPhone for your
No,
child?
don't communicate you don't have money.
But
Say
then
not
it's like
now.
you're lying to them now.
No, you're not lying to them.
Ah.
You must not communicate negativity. You don't have money. So when are you going to have money? Because you have told this child they don't have
And they
money.
can ask that question.
Yeah.
But let's say it's Theo coming to you right now and then being like, "Mom, you know what? I really need an iPhone. Even iPhone 12, mommy. Like, please, please, mommy, please. What are you going to say? Like, don't share negativity. Just give them like a
So,
highlight.
yes.
How do you respond?
Yes,
to that?
I have normal kids, guys. When you go in a shop, they'll ask for sweets, they'll ask for
Okay.
toys that is not on your shopping list.
Mhm.
So how do I respond to them that?
Mhm.
I will try to find the why. Why do you want the sweets all of a sudden? Or maybe at home we
What
have
if they
other
give
sweets.
you a good enough reason why they want the
Then
iPhone?
we
or-
compromise. We compromise. So the first time when I got my Josh is the eldest one, a phone, a Samsung actually, was to communicate with him while I'm away on camps.
Okay.
So I told him, okay, you can download your roadblocks that time or other things you have to download. However, it's on my Google account and on Daddy's YouTube.
Okay.
You are not allowed because of age. You can't have your own like YouTube account and all that. But now they have because we are now doing the same business with them.
Okay.
Yes, they are promoting the other business that we do with the young people.
Mhm.
Now they can have like that account, but it's also inspected by us. It's under our name.
Okay.
Yes. So we negotiated this phone in as much as while I'm away, while Daddy's away.
Okay.
So let's communicate using the phone. And I know as a human being, you download other stuff there, but we are not going to allow you to do that because some people can hack the house through your phone.
Yeah.
Some people can hack your life through the phone.
Yeah.
So we want you to be safe. So on the account or on the phone, we're going to block other things that are going to come to your phone. So the moment he's trying to download other things when he's somewhere, we can see the notification.
Yeah.
Then I'll actually say to him, you're not listening. And this is not good. So when I come there, I'm going to take the phone and put it away because you are not listening. Why are you downloading X, Y, and Z?
Okay.
So now they are so disciplined in a way that they know the no from mama is not a no to restrict me, but it is a no to protect me.
Okay.
And whenever we have, the Money Heist or other movies that we know, is going to show them the other morale.
Okay.
We call them to say, okay, come watch with us.
Okay.
See what happened on this movie. See what happened to this guy through the phone. Yeah, so.
Okay, let's go back to the iPhone issue.
Yes.
Let's say I'm a housemaid. I have a child. My child comes to me, Mama, for my birthday, would you please buy me an iPhone? I know very well that with my salary, I'm not.
You can't afford.
Like, how should I respond to my child in such a situation?
Yeah, you sit down with them and like make them collect, like what I did with my child. I say, okay, when we pass through MTN shop, collect that pamphlet.
Okay.
When we pass through Samsung or whatever, Pep, I'll say, go collect.
Okay.
So they bring that pamphlet, that catalog.
Okay.
Then they're telling me, okay, it's 1,400 a month.
Okay.
So I'm asking them, do you know the value of that money per month?
Okay.
And you know what? They did not have any idea. So I'm like, as long as you not understand the value of this money. Because this iPhone, why do you want an iPhone, not an ordinary phone?
Not an ordinary phone.
So let them hear you speak and let them also hear you understanding them. Because with Josh, he told me he wants to be a gamer. And I hated myself I'm like, I'm raising up a gamer, a person who's gonna what? Do.
Play games.
But when
I show speed.
exactly when he explained to me,
Uh,
I actually went in my bedroom to cry.
Are
Tears
you
of
serious?
joy,
Oh.
Hey, you
thanking
speaking
God.
virus.
I went into my bedroom to cry because I was like, what do you want to be when you finish school?
A
You know,
gamer.
I'm coaching all these young people,
And then your child says they want to be a gamer.
a gamer. Then I froze. Then I was frustrated. But now, because of my work, I had to understand, what does he mean, a gamer? So when he told me, no, I want to make, you know, I want to make reels, I want to make videos using ordinary things, ordinary toys like a spoon, a fork, how they play with their brother, like the washing pegs,
Yes.
you know, some things, so that when I create these videos, other kids that don't have an Xbox or other play, they can also use natural stuff to create toys.
Yes,
Then I'm
smart.
like, no.
Not bad.
That's
But
very
I'm like,
innovative.
yeah, that's a good cause actually.
Yes.
So we went now to look for phones that can take nice videos, you know, do the good AI without them, you know, being harmful. Then I'm like, you know what, child, you can be a gamer, and I love that about you.
Wow.
Yeah, so now they are helping us in the other business just to boost young people. Even if you don't have an iPhone,
Yes.
you don't need an iPhone to create a good TikTok video. No, you need an ordinary phone and the other components or other AI downloads that can make you look good. You know, blur the background, look like you are in a jungle, there's a lion chasing you, and put sounds effect of, you know, a stream or animals. So he explained to me, then I was like very proud. That's why I had to go inside and, you know, just shed little
just
tears.
like, oh, thank you.
And like, okay, so that's what a gamer is. Yeah, so we also went on YouTube and see the other forms of gaming. Then I'm like, I'm proud of you.
Wow.
So understanding, like, okay, why do you need this toy? I mean, this toy costs 2,000 rand, and I'm a nanny. That's like half of my salary.
Yes.
How are we gonna pay rent? How are we gonna buy food? But just listen to them.
Listen to them.
Maybe that toy is gonna answer something on them.
Yes.
Then you know what? Invest towards that. Because sometimes we shut them down.
Yes.
You want the iPhone, we don't have money. And we will never have money to buy you an iPhone. Hey! Hey!
No one in the family has ever
used an iPhone.
Now you want to be the
The
first,
first one.
Yeah.
You know what you have done there? You have killed a dream.
That's true, man.
You've killed a dream. My child told me, you want to be a gamer. I'm telling you the honest truth. I was frustrated. I was mad at myself. I'm like, what's wrong with this one?
Yeah.
I was even cursing the devil. But when he explained to me, when we went online now to look at different forms of gaming, I was so proud.
Wow.
I'm like, that's very good.
No,
Please
I
teach
love
also your
that.
young brother, you know.
Yeah.
And now he's into cars. He knows how a car operates. Me, I don't even know. I mean,
smart.
He's smart.
How
It's-
old is he?
He's turning 13 in September. He's 12. So he knows a car by its lights. He'll tell you this is this make. I'm like, because he's watching those stuff, and I'm like, God, I am sorry for not believing this gamer. But now he knows all these things of what the science we did was combined science. Now he knows chemistry. He knows they do quizzes and he
all
answers
the
like
elements.
he's telling me, you know, the largest body part on your skin, on your body is the skin,
the
because
skin.
I'm like, okay, I'm taking it into the Bible now. So Job was affected his skin from head to toe. I'm like, yo, this child is intelligent. Mama, do you know why when you go in the shower, you have grooves on your fingertips? I'm like, why? Because your body is preparing to have a grip. I'm like, hey, you're a gamer. You put those games on there so that other people will be educated. So I had an understanding why you want this Xbox so much, and it's 17,500.
Ooh, yeah.
Then I'm like, oh, I can do another business with that money.
Yes.
Then he's telling me, yeah, we can do the business together, because, you know, with that, I can also create that. And I'm like, can you do that? You know, when he takes my phone, he's he's preparing other things in my phone that I don't know of.
That you don't know of.
The other time I said, can you take a photo of us
Mm-hmm.
for me and his dad?
Mm.
And he's setting my camera. He said, your camera is just plain, it's boring. Then I'm
Okay.
like, yeah, but it's my phone. Say, yeah, I know it's, yeah, we respond like that to our kids, eh? Yeah, but it's my house.
Yeah, it's my house.
But why are you saying that? They know.
Mm.
They also must respond, yeah, but I'm your child.
Mm.
Yeah. So I said,
When
yeah,
I
but
want
it's my phone.
something, you know.
But he was trying to say to me, your phone, your camera is not even set. You don't even know the settings of your own phone. So let me show you. I was like, oh, can my phone do that? Then it's got just giving me an eye like, oh, I thought you had the mom who knows it all.
Exactly.
So let's
I
allow
thought
this.
it's your phone.
Yes, I thought it's your phone. So let's allow them, you know, to show us their world.
Okay.
Wow.
Because we are quick to defeat. We don't have money. No, why?
Especially the line, I don't have money. I
No,
don't have
actually,
money for
actually, I
this.
think that's very powerful because, like, I was also having the same questions you're having. Like, okay, so if you're saying like, let them give us the reason, like we must not just tell them we don't have money. So, how am I going to respond? Because if you ask someone like, if they come and say I need iPhone 17, you ask them why. They tell because all my friends have it. Understand? Then we're coming back to peer pressure. Then you tell them no. If your friend have this, it doesn't mean like you have to have it as well. And then you make them serious.
Yes.
It's very powerful.
Yes.
And I love the angle that she's explaining it with, because like she's saying that as a parent, don't respond in a way that's going to crush the child's
dream.
Because now if you just say I don't have money, you are telling the child that it's not possible for you to have this.
Yes.
It's because of my salary, we're not gonna do this. But what she is teaching the other parents out there is, you know, listen.
The reason.
Yes.
Listen to your child. You need to have that ability to listen. And I feel like that is something that is lacking, especially with the black families. I'm sorry I have to say black families, but it is what it is.
Yes.
You know, black parents, if they tell you, no, I don't have money for this, I'm not doing this. Like, that's it.
Now I remember I was reading to this other post like when they were saying like you tell your black parent that okay, I'm going through stuff or I'm depressed and whatsoever. And then they will be like, is depression
Oh, she's even
is
laughing.
depression still sleeping? How guys, please take care of depression and whatsoever. And like now you have said something. Sometimes they don't take it serious or they don't even listen because you are a child. You understand? Like sometimes it's just so like it's just too much at a point. Like I think I've also gone through that. And some of my sisters and whatsoever, a lot of people have gone through that. I think as black parents we have to
listen.
improve,
listen,
and then listen to our kids. Like let them say whatever they are feeling, because some of them like they are even scared to
They
come
are
to
afraid.
you and tell you, okay, this is what is happening. Some are being bullied, and then you come and you tell them like this boy is beating me. Then how can someone of your same age beat you? Don't you have hands?
Why didn't you fight back?
Understand? Like sometimes it's just can be like,
Which
and
is
then,
wrong.
Like, you see like some kids just shut down like completely. They'll not come to you. They will not tell you anything. They'll just survive on their own. You understand? And I think as black parents we have to improve.
And we must improve for real, for real. I coach my kids. If you get bullied at school, report. If you cannot report to your teachers, at least come and tell me.
Okay, so basically what she's saying is that as parents, they need to listen to their children more.
Yes.
They shouldn't have this mindset that we know it all because we are the parents. You know, it has to be a two-way conversation with the children. Listen to them. You speak, they listen. They speak, you listen. Because at the end of the day, they are the future leaders. And they know things that parents also don't know according to their generation, right?
Yes, yes. Because what parents mostly do, their responses actually kills the motive behind that question. It kills the dream of a child. It kills their love of things. Because if a parent just say, we don't have money and you're not going to get that thing, why do you need that thing? It's not necessary. You didn't fully understand where is the wanting coming from.
Exactly.
If a child, for example, they ask for iPhones, then try to understand Why do you need an iPhone? Mama, I need clothes. We have Civis, but I need Jordan. Why do you need Jordan? Then listen to them. Maybe they have a good reason. Why do they want to wear a Jordan sneaker or such a brand that is expensive? Maybe something they have seen that influenced them wanting to put on that kind of expensive brand or use that iPhone. So if we try to understand the why, maybe the responses can also answer different questions these children have. Because most of our responses are the ones that are sending them away to look for those things in different bad or dangerous places. Because now you have shut down a dream in a bad way. It's like you are just switching off, the stove.
Just
Before the things simmer and cook. Now the time when you want to eat is not ready. It didn't simmer. Now you just say, shut up. To just check how much the iPhone costs. 15,000. You think 15,000? I pick it from the money doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah.
Don't say such words. They're gonna haunt their dreams. At least explain to them that you can have another gadget that is not that brand of iPhone that does the special job like an iPhone. Do you want to take pictures? Let's rather go for a photo shoot and use AI. Why do you so much want an iPhone? Then let them explain to you. Maybe it's for a good cause, but now you didn't take time to understand or to listen, and you shut them down. And the way you are shutting them down, Kai,
it's not good.
It's not good. Now the time when they now bring the iPhone from outside, now you want to know how they get the iPhone. Now it's too late.
It's too late.
It's too late.
And it obviously was not through a good way.
Obviously. But let's say now you find out, yes, you have, as a parent, you made that mistake, right? And then the gadget is coming from somewhere. And then now you see your son has an iPhone. And then you ask, like, where did you get the iPhone? Like, I have my own needs. As a parent, what must you do in the situations like that? Let's say, like, or maybe let's say the kids, like remember when I told you sometimes kids, they come to you for the first time and then they tell you whatever you respond. Some of them, like, they can shut down completely, right? So now they realize, okay, I need an iPhone, but then they know, okay, if I go to mom, I'm not going to get it.
Okay.
So they just go.
They already know you.
They did not even come and ask for the iPhone. Now they go, they get an iPhone, and then one day maybe you're going through their stuff, you see there is an iPhone, you see maybe there is Jordans, or there is whatever that they get, but it's not from you. As a parent, how do you go on about it so that you can ask your kids nicely and take the things away if you have to take them out?
I think as parents and as children, we must know our circle in the family.
Okay.
Understand each other. Like, for example, nothing goes out of the house without me knowing. Even if there's a stranger asking for a bottle of water, you know those guys who come to clean the streets, working for City of Cape Town. Sometimes they are seeing them playing outside and they ask for a bottle of water. It's a good thing to give water, am I right?
Yes.
And we are teaching them to be good, also to kind to people. But they know, okay, for water, I must put it in a jug, and the jug belongs to mama.
Exactly.
So they'll come and say, Mama, there's people outside and they're asking for water. Then I'll say, oh, okay, they are cleaning the street. So you take an empty 2-liter bottle and fill it up with water. The same happens when something comes in the house with them. Mama, I got this and this from Uso. Not things come like, then you didn't train them well. Then you didn't even understand. I'm telling you today, there are parents who don't even know their kids' favorite food.
Yes.
They just assume they like pizza, but if you ask, they'll say, no, actually, I love macaroni.
Yes, man.
Okay, so what's your favorite color? Actually, it's red. I like the red Spider-Man. You have been buying blue because it's a boy. They don't even know what their children like.
Okay.
Like the example that I gave, what do you want to be when you grow up? You're thinking of those other professions, but they're going to tell you, actually, I want to be a gamer. Then understand, why do they want to be that person? What is inspiring them? So we are lacking those conversations with our children. Because you responded to them that way, so they already know if I go and tell mama I want those kind of things, I know already the answer is no.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you don't have that relationship or those conversation. So as parents, we must have, you know, a good relationship with our kids. Be it they are boys, be it they are girls. Let them have a good relationship with you, such that when things happen outside, they can confide in you. They can find comfort. A child comes from outside crying. You're like, who beat you? Now you come here crying. Don't you know how to beat back? So where can they find comfort? Now you're creating a criminal.
Yes.
You're creating a boxer who is gonna go into crime, not into boxing as a hobby or a sport. Because your response is rejected now. They are coming, try to find out, oh, you fell. How did you fail?
Especially the whole issue of failing. Like, understand.
Yes.
Are you going through something? Are you depressed? What's
Yes.
going on? Don't just be like, yo, I'm wasting my money, I'm paying school fees for you.
No.
You're failing.
You know, I
Understand.
was actually discussing it with someone, and I was telling them that, do you know, like, also kids also go through stress.
Yes.
Like, they get stressed. Yes, it can be the stress of their age,
Yes.
but they can also go through stuff, get stressed, and they can be depressed at sometimes.
Definitely.
And I think as parents, like, we need also to notice these small things.
Yes.
Like, how is my child today? Something has changed.
Mm.
Something is not right.
Yes.
But in most cases, sometimes, like, I remember growing up, either you have a headache or not, you can still cook, you can still do some stuff. You understand? Because you grow up in a black family. You understand? Yes, there are certain times where they will tell you to, like, okay, it's fine, you can sleep and whatsoever. But in most cases, either you are sick or whatsoever. It's normal day as usual. So it's actually very powerful.
Yeah, so as parents, let's listen to our children, let's understand them, and let's make them also understand us.
Wow.
Because there's a gap there, but we can narrow the gap by communicating effectively, by loving them, by being good parents, no matter your age, no matter your background, because they are our kids. Let's love them.
Wow. Thank you so much. You heard that for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. It was truly a beautiful conversation that we've had with the one and only
Speaking Virus.
You heard it for yourselves. Please do make sure that you engage. You let us know which was your favorite part of the conversation that we're having with the Speaking Virus. Make sure you like, you comment, you share the content, because you never know, it can change someone's perspective. It can change someone's life. So please do so. We love you as always. Take care. Bye.